Hi there. In my last video, I recorded this guy, and then now I'm going to go ahead and delete some of him and do another sketch that I wrote down. So this one is going to be a cartoon. It's going to be relatively easy. I'll save the spheres, and then I'll just kind of delete these guys as needed. So um, I think I can use the outliner for that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So let me go ahead and clear this off. So I don't need any of Bezier curves, a lot of them, and I don't need some other stuff. So I'll just go ahead and delete all those. And then there's that, there's that, that. Actually, do kind of want that one. So this one is going to be uh, close up. It's going to be basically a ball as the main body, and then have the other stuff around it. So, uh, yeah. So I'm just gonna grab what I can, reuse some of what I can. Maybe change the character's face thing a little bit. So it's like that, and then kind of like that. Let's see. There we go. And then here we go. Here we go. And then I want to add a uh, I want to add in a face. I don't really care about if it's animated or not. If it was animated, I'd probably do Bezier curves, but it's just going to be a picture. So I'm just going to go ahead and well, I can make it a Bezier curves. That's fine. Who am I kidding? That's a nice way to do things. So here we go. I'm going to plaster this Bezier curve onto the face, and then go from there. So the only thing about the Bezier curve is it doesn't quite follow the face always. So yeah, that's where modifiers come in. So I can add a modifier. Let's go ahead and add a modifier first, see what happens. So I'm going to use properties and then modifiers, and then I'm going to make the uh, modifier here. I'm going to stop this real quick because this is all the good stuff that's happening right here. So I'm going to make this a shrink wrap onto the object of this guy, and then see how it follows it pretty well. That sort of works. And then I want to make it see if I can make this 2D, see what happens. Nothing really happened. That's good. And then Alt C, and then it did something. And then let's go over here and figure out what it did. I think it. Let's turn the modifier off real quick, see what happened. It looks like it just completed the circuit, and then uh, I thought this filled, but it looks like it's not filling. Let's fill it for the front, and then let's make another um, thing here. So subdivide, and then put that in here. So that is kind of a smiley Cheshire cat face, and then go here, and then here, and then here. So this this one is looking good. Let me just see if extruding does anything. Let me plaster it onto the guy again and see how it looks. That looks okay. Let me change the color to black. Um, so let's see. And I'll see if we can add an offset so that it actually shows up. This is not showing up at all. There we go. The offset is here. It sort of works. It looks janky, but it works. Gets the job done. And I'm just looking for getting the job done right now. So let me go ahead and uh, oh goodness, that looks awful. Let me turn the extrusion off. a little better, and maybe increase render size, so that's not so bad. Yeah, that looks awful. I don't like it. Hang on. I didn't do the full extrusion. So let me rotate this, and then do a full extrusion out. Um, yeah, like that. Not too bad. It's not too bad, but there's probably a better way to do it. So what I actually do for animation is let me start this again, is I grab this uh, thing. Let me go ahead and move this to a different layer like that, and then I apply this guy. You can add booleans and you can add other stuff. So booleans work. They're tried and true. Let me just go ahead and add a boolean here, and go ahead and just put that here, and then shade smooth, and then add a modifier to this guy, saying that I want to add a boolean modifier. See, I'll do search boolean. There we go, and then I want to add it to difference to this guy. So it sort of works. I think it needs to go the other way though. Let's be on this one, then boolean, and then I'm adding modifier, and then have that added to here. That actually wasn't working. It's the other way around. So this one, I need to turn up the viewport render so that it actually works, and then just kind of modify this guy so that it's doing when you see it. This is way too many vertices, by the way. It probably should be something like a cube with a subdivision surface modifier on top of it. So let me go ahead and make the cube, and then place it inside there, and then go from there. Yeah. So anyway, I think this will work. So what I can do is I can add a surface modifier, subdivision surface modifier, and then go from there, and then go there, and it's not really picking up. I think if I hide this, it will do that. That's fine. I can give it just kind of a weird look there. Maybe I can show it as a visibility viewport display as wireframe. Does that work? No, that doesn't work. There you go. Wire. There we go. So now I can select it and it'll be empty right there. So there's O, and then I like that. And then I can move the hook. I can make a hook and move it around a little bit so that's a little different. So it's like there we go. There we go. And then have a hook on these guys. And a hook on these guys. And a hook on these guys. It's a lot of hooks. And then kind of push it in. Let me pause it again so you can see that. So I can go sup. Anyway, it's fun to play around with. Just do things like that. Now, this gets kind of hard. It's where an armature would come in. I'm not going to add an armature, but that's a good next step. Because hooks, they work, but they are a little hard to manage. So I think I need a hook on this guy right here. And then I'm going to change that hook display to, let's see, let's see, I'm going to change that hook display as a cube, or as a, yeah, cube is fine. There we go. And now I can move the cube. I'll move the center up and down. So I had it in my drawing, I had it like this. And then I had it kind of extruding out a little bit. Oh, I think I broke it. Kind of extruding out a little bit right here. I think this is fine, good enough for government work. So I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to work on the other things. So this is just going to be a, let's go ahead and make him like say something like, broke it. Well, I think right here is fine. And then yeah, just to be careful, as the Boolean modifier has some limits. So so rotate and scale, but yeah, it has limits. Let's go ahead and give him some little arms here. So the arms, I think I can use subdivision surface again and be just fine with that. So I'm going to start the skin. So the arms, I'm going to give feet too. So the feet supposed to be square, but whatever, they're going to be circle right now. And then I can put arms as just more booleans instead, or subdivision surface. So I'm going to duplicate his body and make a little guy here, rotate here, and then scale it on the z-axis. So he has that. Kind of looks like Kirby, not gonna lie. And then just that. So we don't really want anything to the other side of the what did I say? The origin. We want the origin, that center, that orange dot, to be kind of like the rotation point. So I'm going to just move that there, move that there. And he's got flippers now, so he can go whoop, 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 play ping pong. And then now we need to give him ears. I gave him like fox ears for some reason, so I'm going to just go ahead and draw those fox ears. Those fox ears can be any kind of way of doing things. Like, let's go ahead and do a sculpt, and then just because they don't really need to be a sculpt, but it can be. Let's start with a cube, do a subdivision surface, 1, 2, 3, and then do a give him a hat right there, and then that hat's going to turn into a rotated cube. That's going to turn into that, and then it's not quite rotated enough. Oh well. I'm not going for accuracy here, so I'm just going for something that looks okay. I'm going to move the axis up, and then, or the part there up, and then so he's going to have, he kind of looks like a French guy with this hat there. I would like to add some other stuff too. I would like to, and subdivision surface modeling is okay. It's just, it doesn't get the detail. Sometimes you want the detail and it just kind of misses it. So you have to add more and more vertices and stuff, and it just kind of works, kind of sort of. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And that's where sculpting comes in. Sculpting is like it really gets the definition down. So actually that looks like an okay ear right there. So I want to sculpt in and make an inset on the ear. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go in and go here. And I want to shade smooth and then apply the modifier because subdivision surface and all that they don't get along well with sculpting. Sculpting in that they need to be either or, not both. So let me go ahead and apply it. So apply it to the left ear, and then let me go ahead and go into sculpt mode and sculpt it. So the sculpt is going to be here, and then it's going to go here. No, that's too much. So I'm going to go ahead and work with that. So I'm going to use um, the brush, and I'm trying to figure out where the brushes went. I thought I saw them a while ago, but I might have turned them off. So I guess I can just go with what I got. So on, let's see, N T. There we go. I found them. It's a T button. So I want to have the brush size be very small. So I'm going to go to here. When I don't, yeah, I want to turn on Dynotopo, and then brush settings. I'm going to turn the radius down a little bit, and then just kind of see how it works. Be like that, and then I want to be a clay, and then I want to be strength is 5 and subtract. I'm going to just subtract on this guy. Let me see if I can pause that here so you can see it. So I'm going to subtract here, and notice that nothing really is happening because the strength is down. Let me turn that up, turn the pressure off, because I don't have a pressure sensitive thing. And I want to just kind of sculpt this a little bit and say that I want this to be the ear. And I want to add a layer to add here. So here's that. And of course look cartoony, that's fine. And then there we go. And then let's do a different one for the other ear, just so that we keep it slightly offset. Because that's the thing about working with like 3D stuff. If you don't have slight differences in the left and right, it's going to look very robotic. So if we put it in a slight difference, it's going to look better for some reason. So, because naturally people are asymmetric, even though they feel like we're symmetric, we're asymmetric. So let me go ahead and add a layer there, and then I'm going to go ahead and turn the strength. I'm going to subtract there, and then subtract that. And then let's see, Dynotopo is not on. Let me turn that on. Okay, well, it totally busted for me. Let's try that again. The sculpt mode, and then I want to add Dynotopo, and it's still kind of busted for me. Oh, because I didn't apply the subdivision surface, which is why it's doing that. So make sure you apply it. So then I do that, it gives me some vertices, sculpt mode, and then apply Dynotopo. There we go. And then let me go ahead and put that so you can see what I'm doing. Right here, I'm doing this, and then this. Beautiful. And then this, let me turn the pixel size down to 10 for Dynotopo, and then shade smooth, and then I need to add on top of this, so that is like big and stuff. And then subtract here, smaller, and then I'm not quite sure why it's not adding pixels and stuff, but it's supposed to be adding stuff. It's like, oh, there it goes. That's a little too small there. Um, it looks like he's got some problems with his ear. That's fine. I'm just going to go ahead and turn the radius up, smooth it, and then got a ragged ear. Maybe we can give him a cut, like got into a fight. So I'm going to do a grab, and then grab it here, and then grab it here, and grab it here. There we go. And then maybe we can add some hair. Um, always like adding hair. It's not in the sketch that I drew, but hey, what the heck. Snake hook is what I use. It's or what you can use. You don't have to use it. So again, go into object mode. I'm going to duplicate this guy and just push this up a little bit because sometimes, or I'm going to apply it. Sometimes we don't want to mess up what we already have. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. This is applied. Then remove the boolean application layer, and then kind of just say I just want the top ones. So I'm going to go wireframe, and then select just these, delete these, and then that's what I want for the hair. And then I want to modify that with Dynatopo in sculpt mode, and then Dynatopo is here. Let me go ahead and do that so you can see. And then let's see what we can do with this. Radius, strength. Radius fall off, elastic. Weird. Okay. I'm just looking at the different things. So Dynatopo is on, subdivide edges is on, and we want to have the radius kind of small. So let's see. What we got there is just I'm trying to jot out some stuff over here. It's going okay. I think we can make a tail. This is a little different than what I'm used to. So the snake tool sculpt, the snake sculpt tools, snake hook sculpt tools changed a little bit. So I just need to get back into how that works. So just try this. Try this on here. Kind of works. I want to extend though. Like I want to just extend. I think I have to turn the brush size up. Nope. Auto smooth is on. Let me turn auto smooth off. See if that fixes it. Yeah. Okay. So now he's got a little tail or little whatever it is. Let me undo that. So so he's got there. He's got a little tail here, and then a little tail here, and then he's got some stuff, spiky stuff over here. Oh, that was just Dynatopo, by the way. Let me turn that off or turn that on so Dynatopo can work. And Dynatopo adds mesh as you put it in. So I'm not quite sure what that is, but that looks interesting. So we'll keep on doing it. So he's got antlers, I guess. Yeah. So I didn't quite make a tail, but that's okay. I made something. So this is a sketch. If you want to see my final sketch, I can post it on ArtStation. And I should have a link. And if you're interested in this blend file, let me know. I can send you a copy if you want to take it apart. Just leave a comment or something. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Have a good day.